she's a state national. She's not required to carry an ID card.
Ooh, fancy. On a show business, we just call that a SovCit officer.
How about we just take her ass to jail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of
Get
the
your
vehicle.
hands off me.
Get out of the vehicle
I'm not required
now.
to step out of the vehicle.
You are.
I'm
You
not.
are under arrest.
You know, that's what you get when you knowingly drive without insurance. Stupid people. And that's the end of the sentence.
Ouch!
Want to around? You find out. Hello there. Deputy Morgan, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping is you don't really have a tag on your vehicle in our state. You gotta have some kind of characters or registration. Do you have any information for the vehicle?
State national?
Okay.
Yeah, you see my ID?
Okay. Do you have any other form of ID other than passport?
It's my traveling information. I was just traveling.
Okay. So you don't have a driver's license in any state? I'm sorry?
I'm not required to carry one because
You actually are. 121 Central. Go ahead and start me a second unit. This is going to be a sovereign citizen.
I mean, she does have a look on her face in the form of, I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just a state national. You know, normally when the police officer calls them a SovCit or a sovereign citizen, they tend to object to that classification. Something about a duck and quacking. Not quaking, quacking!
So you've never had an ID, identification card, driver's license in any 50 of the states?
when I was younger, before I became a state national. So,
Okay. But before that, did you ever have an ID card anywhere?
I probably did, yes. Yeah.
You probably did where?
In South Carolina.
In South Carolina. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your current registration address?
That is.
You know, never start your sentences with an
I don't know.
Fairchild Gardens Avenue.
And that's Unit 3060.
You said Palm Beach Gardens.
Gardens.
And what is the zip code there?
Well, obviously it's 42069 Dipshittery Lane.
That's alright. Okay. Do you have any paperwork for this vehicle saying that it's been registered with the state of Minnesota or...
You know, I kinda heard the letter S there, officer. Were you going for, do you have any paperwork that this vehicle is stolen? I mean, for IRS purposes, criminal organizations also keep track of their stuff and things. Mostly things.
Mostly.
But not in a normal way.
Florida, any there? Okay. Alright. 1252? Yo, I'm sorry, say that again, I'm half deaf.
It's my certified name.
Okay. No, I'm looking for information on the vehicle.
I'm not required to have a registration, sir, so I don't know what you need.
Do you have any insurance for the vehicle?
No.
Okay. Well, give me 1 second, I'll be right back with you.
Now, the astute among you might have noticed one of two things. One of them being, this is a really strange and dangerous place to pull over a car. And the other is the other officer looking at the back of the car. He's looking at the plate, or rather lack thereof. There's a white paper with private business on there. And they wonder why they got pulled over. Well, they're not wondering, they want to get pulled over. I still don't know why, because on the record for the record, let the record show, none of these soft shits has ever won.
No, that's what threw me off. I'm like,
when you call it out, like coming up on you. Private. What's she saying?
she gave me a passport, but she's a state national. She's not required to carry an ID card.
I've never seen one of those.
I have not.
Like passive aggressive?
No, not at all. I'm like, do you have any information? She's like, well, I'm not required to carry an ID card. Here's my passport. So you've never had a driver's license? Well, no, I'm traveling. I'm not required to. Okay. Well, what about, like, registration information? She's like, I don't have any. I'm like, what about insurance? Never had it. She gave me her information. Gave me an address. I was hoping that was her. I saw full extradition and was like, hell yeah. That's funny though. She's not, like I said, she's not a good sovereign citizen because she has an American passport. She just wrote in here, state national. Do not detain, do not interrogate.
I see, so she also defaced a public document owned by the government. You don't own your passport, you're not allowed to write on it. Also, officer, please tell me that has been written in crayon.
Concealed carry in all 50 states.
I never seen
Good.
this. What the tag?
But she's not good at it. She gave me an American passport and she's got a valid South Carolina DL.
Okay.
The vehicle is uninsured, and I'm just going to ROR her for the uninsured or the unregistered motor vehicle and tow her shit.
Is it the vehicle's not registered? You said it's uninsured or unregistered?
It's both, uninsured and unregistered.
Okay.
She's got a plate, if you can call it a plate, it's a piece of paper that says private business.
Yeah, I don't.
The VIN comes back to the Nissan Murano, but it's not registered in all 50 states.
Okay.
My issue is, can I ROR her? The address she gave me is the post office box she has in Palm Beach.
Yep, that's the exact noise I expect from police officers to make whenever they encounter a soft shit. Just before the excitement of arresting them, because they want to get arrested. What's the audacity of driving around uninsured?
Because if she made it sound like an apartment. So I'm like, oh, okay, and then I go back and I pull it up on my map, and I'm like, let me see if she... And it's the post office. It's her P.O. box.
So we don't have a verifiable address?
Yeah, the only verified address she's given me is the post office.
How about this? What she got in her... How about we just take her ass to jail?
Get your ass to
Jail.
I'm good with it. I just was like, I mean, let me ask.
Oh, no, you can take anybody to jail.
Oh, no, I know I can take her. I just didn't really want to.
Paperwork? I mean, half the fun is taking them to jail and listen to their stories of dipshittery.
I know. In the totality of the circumstances, I think there's a strong likelihood she would not appear in court.
I 100% agree, but she would abscond.
Which I would just take her ass to jail.
Yeah.
I would physically take her.
I'm sure I would have to here in a second because I'm going to ask her to sign the citation and she would say no.
Well, yeah. Well, hey, then you get another.
Well, yeah, that's...
I was about to say, if you never ask, you never get another charge. But,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's actually against the statute to have a P.O. box as your address. I think that's only on your registration.
I don't know if it's like the worst sovereign citizen I met. Like I said, she handed me a passport.
It kind of depends on what you mean with worst. It could go one or two ways. She's really bad at it, which she is, or she's really bad at it in terms of, aggressions, pulling up the window, getting the window busted. I am not gonna see any of that, am I? This is just one of those people that read something online and thought, oi, and that is the end of that sentence. Sometimes you just gotta end the sentence with oi. We gotta do more of that.
An American passport, she just put a stamp in there. It says, American state national, do not detain, do not interrogate, and then she signed her name with all the bullshit all around it and stuff.
This is just lazy. Proper soft shits, print out some kind of paper, which contains even more horse shit, but, yeah, they do. How do they know how to operate a vehicle? They're so dumb. Or for that matter, a computer and a printer.
But then she gave me, like I said, she gave me an address. I don't have a photo ID from South Carolina, but all the information matches and it's a valid DL. So she's not very good at the game.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, let's see. I think it's under traffic.
See, I should have just gone with my gut. I needed a senior motorman to guide me on my way. I shouldn't have called him.
I'll look on the bright side. Oi!
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me. No. Step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not required.
You're going to step out of the vehicle.
Then I have to call.
No, you don't have to call anybody.
I'm not.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle now.
To step out of the vehicle.
You are. You are under arrest.
Why am I
Get
under
out
arrest?
of the vehicle.
Why am I
Step
under arrest?
out of the vehicle.
Why do you have your hands on me?
Because you're going to jail.
I didn't do anything
Get out
wrong.
of the vehicle. Let's
I didn't
go.
do anything wrong.
Let's go.
Sir, I didn't do
Let's
anything
go.
wrong. Oh my God. Ouch.
Oh my.
Ow.
Come on.
Did she just say ouch? Really? Ouch. I've never heard a grown-ass woman say ouch before. I guess we saw something new today. We're really stupid. Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Ouch.
You want to around? You find out.
That's all.
I didn't do anything
Behind your
wrong.
back.
Hands behind your back. Stop.
Tensing
I
up.
didn't do anything
Stop
wrong.
tensing up.
I don't understand what's happening.
You're going to jail is what's happening.
Why? Why?
Because you have an unregistered motor vehicle and you do not have a valid address.
Well, don't forget complete lack of insurance. Also pretty, important.
Sir, it's
No,
this address.
it is not. It is a P.O. box.
I know.
Unless you reside in a post office box, you do not have a valid address.
Listen, the
1 Ocean, 21 Central, adult female, 1015. Unregistered motor vehicle. Let's go.
Don't make it harder.
Do you have anything in your pockets that's going to poke me stick? Oh, you don't really have pockets. Do you have anything concealed on your person?
Officer, are you suggesting different kinds of pockets now? I run a family fucking friendly show here. You calm the fuck down. Also, you guys really need to take people off the road here. That's a very dangerous spot to stand.
Because if you do, when we get to the jail, it is a felony.
Of course I don't.
Drugs, guns, bombs, rocket grenades, anything you may have forgotten.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you the same officer from the other videos I don't recall anymore? Because he also, ask about bazookas and grenades. Where's you gonna put those?
Anything that goes in the dress.
This is your last chance to come clean about it. Good with me. Go ahead and have a seat.
Slamming the door is like slamming the phone. Someone said it in the comments on the last video, and I completely agree. This was very lackluster. We deserve better door slams. Oi, Kiryu-san, Ragical da yo. Sometimes you start your sentence with oi.
About how I thought that was going to go. Alright, ma'am, do you have somebody who can come pick you up? This vehicle is being towed. Okay, well then start calling an Uber. Because, like I said, this vehicle is being towed, and I'm seizing it. Do what?
Can I come over to the station?
No, she's going to jail. She's not going to the station. So is there anything in the vehicle you want to take with you?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Could you give me a few minutes? I'm just
What you
getting
need, and go. The keys will have to stay. Or at least the vehicle, the key fob. Because the tow truck's going to need that.
That was at least a door slam of satisfaction or disappointment in her mom.
Yeah, I did. Doesn't look like there's much in here.
Please, I'm begging you.
For the record, my body cam did die. It is now charging.
I'm just traveling. I don't do commercial. I'm not commerce.
Okay.
Really? Really? We're gonna do the SovCit script from the backseat of the bloody police cruiser? It's a bit late now, isn't it?
What is this, amateur hour?
And I'm not interested in you doing commerce, but you're operating a vehicle on our roadways.
It's an automobile, and I'm traveling.
You wanna take a guess what an automobile is? You're supposed to say private vessel or rowboat, Captain.
Okay. Well, you're traveling on our roadways, which requires a driver's license. Which is weird because you have a valid South Carolina driver's license.
I know you don't understand this state national stuff, and I know it probably rubs you the wrong way.
It doesn't rub me the wrong way. I don't subscribe to it, so I don't really care to hear
I
it.
understand, but that's why I feel like you're mad at me because you're mad at the state nationals.
Oh, yes, of course. The officer's really mad at you. How's that main character syndrome going for you?
Well, I'm not mad at state nationals.
But I don't understand why you're arresting me. I don't understand why you won't just please give me a chance. You have to understand it's stressful to get pulled over. I'm completely confused of why I got pulled over. Could you please check this address?
No.
Completely confused when you actually defaced your public document by stamping some nonsense on there, removing your license plate and placing some kind of white paper on there with private business on there. It's supposed to say private property, by the way. And of course the officer explaining absolutely everything to you. Your ignorance is not an excuse. And your willful stupidity, well, that's an insult to the human race. Am I gonna have to ask you to apologize?
We have moved beyond that.
So how am I supposed to get anywhere out of jail if I don't have anything? I don't have my card, I don't have my wallet, I don't have my phone.
Well, your daughter has your wallet. And there are phones in the jail you will be allowed to use.
I don't understand this system.
Oh, I saw that. I don't recognize that. Because I can tell you that's not in my passport, so...
I know that mine's
What color are your eyes? Blue, I think? Green. Brown hair. Yes.
How long will she be detained for?
Well, that's up to the jail. She has a bond.
Can she hear me or no? Yeah, I can hear you speaking. Mama. Yeah.
Do not reach to the window, but you can talk through it.
Mimi said not to sign anything. I'd be able to be taken right to the magistrate.
Well, there are phones at the jail. Do you need phone numbers out of your phone?
Oh, for fuck's sake, please tell me she is also not a soft shit. Maybe it was her idea. Oh dear.
Audie, you're gonna have to contact Karen and Savannah because I'm not gonna be able to train them. I don't know how long this will be. And can you write to John and let him know what happened? So you don't think I mean, do you have numbers? Do you have my number? 415-521-4688. That's all I got. As long as you have that.
It's another day.
I'm gonna take off, man, and within a couple minutes, but on the way to something else.
I appreciate you stopping.
Man, absolutely. It's always good seeing you. On the bike.
Yeah, right. Never seen him before.
Thanks, honey. Are you going to stay with her until the Uber comes, please?
And the funny thing is, even unprepared soft shits get the exact same result as the prepared soft shits. So it doesn't really matter. You're stupid. I have a pro tip for you. Stop being stupid. Now remember to tickle the bell on all things around it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Oi!